Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Code Part 2. Today let's see the important elements for online classroom. Before we start, we ask our expert to clarify the terms blended learning and flipped classrooms. Hello sir, good morning.
Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I wish you could be digital educator by practicing our ideas.
Yes sure sir, thanks for your guidance and support. I would like to clarify a term with you sir, is this a right time to ask you?
Yes, Lisa, what you would like to know, ask me please.
May I know these two terms blended learning and flipped classroom?
Yes, sure, let me explain to you. Blended learning is a combination of online learning and face-to-face learning. The online learning includes components like video, games, podcasts, online reading material, and online assignments. These can be accessed from home or anywhere you have access to the internet, and are usually delivered through a learning management system commonly known as LMS. Online learning does not replace traditional learning, instead the two methods of learning are used complementary together to create a full and inclusive learning experience. Flipped classroom learning is when you reverse the delivery method in traditional learning. Traditional delivery of learning is reading, watching, and absorbing learning material in class, and being tasked with work to complete at home. In a flipped learning classroom, teachers, administrators, and instructors prepare audio or video lectures for learners to watch at home, on their own time. The time in class is spent on working through the concepts being delivered, with the guidance of an instructor. Complementary to all of this is an online platform, where learners and instructors can discuss with one another.
Thank you sir, it's very helpful for me to understand these terms now.
Thank you, Lisa. Subscribe this YouTube channel to know more digital learning techniques. Good luck.
Hi friends, welcome again. Now we are in the part 2. In the previous part, we understood the how to set the learning objectives, and this part we will know the instruction delivery and self-learning. This is second part. In a nutshell, I can tell we learn the different types of the file formats that we used to share to our learners. I will start from one by one. Before that, before you preparing the content to your learners, you try to understand the learning capabilities of the students. This includes their skills and also the gadgets they having, whether they having a smartphones or laptop, and what kind of gadgets they are using. This is very important. And find out the suitable file formats of handouts. This is very important. Which kind of file format you are going to use for that particular topic, that is very important. You have to determine that before you start your online class. And if possible, you can convert the files to get a easy access by the learners. So you can convert any file to any format with the help of some tools. So you can convert that and you can send it, and you make sure students are actively engaging with that material, so that only our class will get a successful result. So the first thing is the very common for all this is as handouts. We can say the text files. The text files can be a Word file or a PowerPoint, or it can be a PDF. I better suggest to always send the PDF files to the students. Less configuration or with the features, it will open the PDF. But for the Word and PowerPoint, you need a separate app for that. So I hope you all know how to share the PDF in a WhatsApp group. So here we see a quick demo about how you can convert the Word file to the PDF. You just go to your Google page, search page, and just type Word to PDF. Or Word to PDF converter online, like that. You will just type, you will see many number of websites here. In that, I suggest ilovepdf.com. You just select it, and you can see the option select Word files. You can select multiple files also in that. So I have already kept a sample file in my computer. So I'm selecting that. Just give open, Now I have to convert this to the PDF, so I'm clicking that convert to PDF button. So within a few seconds it will be converted. Now we should download the converted PDF file. So I'm just clicking that button. You can see in the left bottom of my screen the file has been downloaded. So now you can share this PDF to your WhatsApp, so the students can easily open this PDF file rather than a Word file or PPT file. You can also convert a PPT to a PDF, so that will be easy for the students. With the minimum features of the mobile, they can retrieve your file. And the second very common method is the sharing a picture and image files. You all very well know about this, how to share an image or picture, but you should learn how to edit the picture in a PowerPoint or even in a Paint. You can edit the picture and you can share it. So rather than reading a text material, the students will be more comfortable in seeing a picture or chart. They'll be more comfortable learning. Even you can send a screenshot of the computer screen or mobile screen. You can share it. So it's also a very good source. So the next format is the link, the website links. I would like to thank our country for organizing and providing such a big resources for us in the website. So these are some few websites, few initiatives of our Indian government. There are more sites also there. You can see that in my description below that video. So in this you can go and search and you try to find out your content, is it whether it is available in that or not. Just go and check it and just find out. Definitely you will find out any material you can find inside these links. So go and download your files from that, or else you just copy the link and share that link to your WhatsApp group. So the students will directly go to that site and they will download the content from that site. So that will be easy for you and for the students also to learn. And the next format is the audio files. These audio files, it will be more comfortable for the learners. Instead of reading or seeing a picture, the hearing audio is easier for them. Any time they can pause and rewind and they can listen to the audio. So this is a very effective method of providing content to the students. You can use your own voice by recording with your WhatsApp recorder or any voice recorder. If you made any audio file, any kind of formats, you just convert this into a MP3. Again you go to Google search bar and just there are many converts are there, and you can also convert your text to speech. You can convert, if you have a Word file, the content is there in a text, you can change the text into your voice. Maybe you can record your own voice, or else you can convert your text into a machine voice. So for that you just type text to speech online like that. You can see many numbers of websites are there. So I suggest this text to speech. So I have made a Word file. I have just sample material. I just kept typed and kept ready to convert for audio. So you can select the entire content. You can select the entire content and you can paste in this text box. But I suggest you just do it small para, one by one. So that will be that will be easy to process, and it is also easy for you to upload to your learners. So I'm taking just a few lines from that paragraph, and after that you can see some options are there below that, like accent, what kind of accent you expect, and the male or female voice you required, or what is your wish. Based on that you can change the temp, the bit rate, the speed of that flow of that audio you can change here. And now you can just click it to make this text to audio. So less than 1 minute you can change these text into audios. There is a download link is there, just download it and it will be automatically, it will download that. Now you can hear it.
Economic. Transportation is a crucial component of every economy since it enables the transport of resources.
Now
from one
download this
location
file
the
to
other,
your computer
enabling
or to
people
your
and
mobile
societies
drive,
as a whole to
then
produce
share this
welfare.
audio to your learners.
Transported
Now you have
resources
made
can range
your
from
text to
material
audio, which is
objects
very
such as
great.
natural
So
resources
just
and manufactured
try
products.
for once. And the next file format is very attractive, and it gives a very effective results of your teaching, that is the video files handouts. So for this you need some necessary basic skills to prepare your content as a video. There are many easy steps are there. With the new version of the MS PowerPoint, MS Word, MS Office PowerPoint, you can record your voice and you can record a video with a webcam and you can share it. But the problem is many mobile phones, even in the laptop which having a low version of MS Office, will not able to open that PowerPoint show. So it's better you just make a slideshows using a you just try to make a video from the PPT. There are some free softwares are available in the internet. Maybe in the next part I try to explain how to make the effective online content like video content step by step. In that I will tell 2 or 3 methods, so we'll understand how to prepare the video content. So if you prepare one video content for your lesson, that will be enough for the entire class, because everything will be there in that video. Your audio will be there, pictures will be there, text materials also you can display it. So making a video is such a wonderful skill of a teacher, for the online teacher. So you try to learn how to edit the video content materials. If you can also learn through this channel, you can see our previous videos, and you can also subscribe this channel. We will also tell you how to make you can also subscribe this video, and we'll sure tell you how to edit the videos for teaching. So thank you, I'll see you soon.